Welcome to the lesson on what is ChatGPT. Here's today's agenda. We're going to talk about what are large language models, what is ChatGPT and why is it different from other large language models that are out there, what's the cutoff information for the different versions, and what is the difference between the free and paid plans. Let's get started. So our first question is, what are large language models? That is the technology behind what ChatGPT is. And large language models are an advanced AI systems trained on vast amounts of data to understand and generate human-like text. So basically, it's a giant database trained on lots of data, and they output human-like text based on a prompt. You want to think of them like digital brains that can read, write, and understand text by predicting what comes next in a sequence. For example, they're like a highly advanced predictive text feature on your phone, or if you've interacted with Google, for example. Instead, it's capable of holding complex conversations, writing essays from scratch, and even generating code. And so if you used Google, for example, or if you type something on a smartphone and the program tries to predict what is the next either word or letter or sentence that you're trying to type based on what you inputted, that is a large language model running underneath the hood. So here we have an example of Google. If you type in what is the best, and then it tries to auto predict AI chatbot, AI search engine, AI writing tool, that is a large language model underneath the hood. And that's what ChatGPT is basically. To create a large language model, this is a very, very simplified explanation, but you take a large amount of text data, image data, some data basically of a specific type. You train a foundational base model, and then now that model is capable of accomplishing specific what I call micro tasks, such as answering a question, extracting information, summarizing information, for example. That's what a large language model does. So what is ChatGPT and why is it different than other large language models? You see, ChatGPT is an application of a large language model, and it was created by a company called OpenAI, and it's designed to interact with users in a conversational chat manner. What sets ChatGPT apart from other large language models is its specific training on conversational data, making it particularly good at generating a human-like response. It's like having a knowledgeable assistant who can help you with various tasks from answering questions to brainstorming ideas, making it more user-friendly and accessible for daily interactions in both business and personal tasks. Now it has that acronym GPT. Let's break down what that is. The G stands for generative. What it means is that it's a model that can generate text like writing an essay or a story, different than like Google, which functions based on static data. It is pre-trained, that's the letter P. The model is trained on a massive amount of text data before it's fine-tuned for a specific task. The T stands for transformer. This refers to the type of neural network architecture used. Transformers are very good at understanding context and relationships in text, making them powerful for language tasks. So let's summarize. Think of GPT as a highly knowledgeable and versatile digital assistant prepped with a vast amount of pre-trained information to help you generate human-like text responses. Because these models are pre-trained, that means that they are trained on a massive amount of data, but that data is not regularly updated in real time. So the knowledge is limited to information available up to the version's cutoff date. Each model has a different cutoff date, and that's a great and powerful limitation to be aware of. ChatGPT 3.5 has the oldest cutoff date of January 2022. ChatGPT version 4 has the more recent cutoff date of December 2023. And the latest ChatGPT 4 Turbo or 4.0 models have a cutoff around April to May 2023. These cutoff dates determine the latest information each model has, which affects the relevancy and accuracy of their responses to current events or very recent knowledge. There are three ways to get around the knowledge limitations. Number one, you could manually search on the web and copy paste recent information into the ChatGPT prompt to use for a specific task. Number two, version 4 and 4.0 can search the web for a question in real time. It uses Bing search, but know that it's limited on the amount of websites that it could go through. So I wouldn't trust it as a comprehensive web searching tool. And number three is using another AI tool that is specifically designed for searching the web and providing up-to-date recent information like Perplexity AI. So what's the difference between the free and the paid versions of ChatGPT? Let's break down the free version. It's based on GPT 3.5 and also GPT-4. You have no access to the GPT-4 model. You may experience longer wait times during peak usage. It has a limited access to new features and improvements. There is no priority customer support, and it's intended for personal, non-commercial use only. Then we can move up, which I highly recommend, to the Plus or the paid plan at $20 a month. Here you get access to the GPT-4 model with more recent information. You get a faster response times. You get priority access during peak times. You get early access to new features such as plugins and custom GPT models. That is the most powerful part, is the ability to create and use custom GPTs. That's really the biggest paying feature that you're going to be paying for the Plus version. It costs $20 per month, and it allows for commercial use. Then there's the team plan, which functions just like the Plus plan, but you get two additional features. One is you get increased usage on some of the limitations, such as the GPT 4.0 model. And then also you get to collaborate with sharing chat history and also custom GPTs with you and your team. You also get an admin console for workspace management. And so the difference, let's break that down. In summary, the free version provides basic access to GPT's conversational AI based on the 3.5 model. The paid ChatGPT Plus offers several enhancements such as GPT-4 access, faster performance, priority features, commercial use rights, and the ability to use custom GPTs. And lastly, the teams is if you want increased usage on some of the features like GPT 4.0, and you want to collaborate amongst team members to share chat history and custom GPTs with your team. That's the end of this lesson. I'll see you in the next one.